So, hey everyone, and welcome back to the vlog. And I'm not exactly sure which museum yet, but by the time this comes up, the title will already be there. Because I'm thinking of going back to the National Gallery, but I'm also thinking of going to the museum that is like not far from Orchard. So, but anyways, I have to like go back to the library first, and we'll be thinking at the same time of which one we should go. But the sky is not very nice. It's gloomy anyways. So I'm not in a huge favor of like going anywhere far. Just because I'm afraid more that it's gonna be pouring when we arrive there. So we'll go to the museum. We have decided to go to the museum that is near Orchard. And after that, so we're going to go take the bus to the, I think it's Bencoolen. And after, it's like not that far of a hike up from the train station. So yeah. So we are here at Bencoolen. We just arrived, and so we are going to the National Museum. Actually, so the last time we went to the National Gallery, and this time we are here at the National Museum. We are in the because the last time I came by, there was a Doraemon theme going on, but I'm not sure whether it's still on. I don't think so, but we'll see. Because it'll be nice to go in. So here's the National Museum, and if you go, you turn right and you walk down that way, that is like Orchard. This is the YMCA. So I think that the Doraemon has already ended, but yeah, so we'll still hit it anyways. Because this is a museum that if you arrive, you should see. So starting from that area all the way down is really Orchard. This is absolutely amazing. How they managed to create all this. Look at that. Can even interact with the board. So we're at a section of the hawker center, and it smells of food. Damn it. And it's making me hungry. Seriously.
Drivers who claim that they have never been to France, never had any French fries, or dated any French girls, and therefore cannot be expected to understand these condominium names.
That time I asked the taxi driver take me to the new condominium at the Thomson called the Art. The Art. I tell him the Art, then he take me to the Art Gallery. Xiao Wan.
What art? Don't anyhow say art, huh? The name of the condo, every taxi driver also know. It's called Arte Condominium. If she tell me she want to go Arte Condo, I confirm know how to go one. Anyhow say, huh?
So starting next week, all taxi drivers will have to answer your...
Let's try to pronounce these words. La Suisse, La Ville, La Château-Qui. Okay, everybody now together.
La Saucy, La Baby, La Taille.
Oh mon Dieu, vous êtes tous idiots! Oh.
Taxi drivers are divided over the compulsory classes.
This is for a reason. This is for the recent pandemic of COVID-19. So this is the natural history section of Singapore. This is the Singapore stone. The boat of the first people who arrived. Don't think you can see it. We are in a swamp, basically. That's the boat. This is what the big Chinese roller coaster. Look at that holes. And you have the big figures up there. The asbestos. Take the asbestos. Oh, hit this though. This is like the drawing section. And the Chinese drawing. Stealing them. These are opium smokers. This is so cool. How is this possible? Walking into the second section. Wow. I don't know how this guy is walking, but he's not going anywhere. Squirrel, a pigeon. What else do you have here? This is so cool. We have a mythical, what do you call that, a reindeer? Deer? A pink deer. That's what you call it. I swear I'm not allowed to record here, but like no one's stopping me anyway. I saw half of these animals just come and go and they vanish. Oh no, it's raining. And it's dark. I swear half of these animals actually don't belong to be compatible with each other, but they don't seem to be like attacking each other. I swear they're walking in circles, but like no idea where they're going. This is the bottom we were up there just now. Damn, this is so cool. Look at it, it starts falling. Like this. So we are out and done with the museum, and so I showed you like snippets of clips of what is inside. I don't know whether I was allowed to record, but I record what I could without getting caught. So there you go. Now we're gonna walk to Orchard because I think it'll be fun to walk instead of taking the bus. So yeah, so we are here. We're not gonna walk all the way to Orchard, we're just gonna walk to Dhoby Ghaut and then take the bus, the train home from here. So we're just gonna take this road, which is this one right here. So yeah, so we're almost there. We're not that far anyways. That is I thought it says archaeology, but it's certainly not. But so if from here, if you turn left, it says it's Penang Road. There's a lot of like nice ancient buildings around this side, but we're not gonna be walking that way today. We're gonna cross the road and go that way. So these two buildings right here is one of the two buildings that is in the olden structure. I think this building is already like closed up, but that building is under renovation that I know of. They should make this. So this used to be a movie theater. Like if you've seen in the US, they have similar ones to this one. So yeah. So this building right here is the McDonald's house. I don't know what they're gonna do with this property because this is one of the few McDonald house left in Singapore. I think there is someone still living in here. Like if you see like right there, I think that is the only one, and the one up there too. But otherwise, it's like this. You're supposed to not have anyone living in there anymore. I don't see how anyone can live in this structure when it's out on this. So we are back, and there was one section before I started recording the room. When there is a special exhibit where they had the mama shop that was like open there, and little bit like of a history around it. So it is called a mama shop because it is like over this word called mamak, mamak, which is a Tamil word, which means in translated from Tamil to English. This is what I'm reading off Google. Mamak in Tamil means uncle or elder. And at that time, it is called, why it's called a mama shop, because it is like generated over like Indian immigrants who, when they arrived in Singapore, they were selling like sweets, anything you can find, like canned foods, everything. And they still have it now, but you don't see it very often. So I will show you like what are the few things I've got. So one of it, so it's not like 7-Eleven, because 7-Eleven you can find it almost like anywhere. It like especially around the world you can find it every corner. Even though 7-Eleven is like the cheaper end, the mama shop is not like 7-Eleven, because mama shop is basically only, I might be wrong now, but it's only back then it's only run by Indian immigrants. So you have like what they sell is like chips, this kind of chips, and like Singapore usual. This is what we call fish balls. So why it's called fish balls is because it is made into a ball, and it's made by fish, if I'm wrong, this ones. And if you're been to Singapore before, the for foreigner when you eat like fishball noodles, it's made of fresh fish made into a ball, and that when you chew on it is bouncy, at least like bouncy and chewy. This one is not. This is a cracker, and this is my favorite, push pops. You can find it anywhere now. And this you don't find it like usually anymore. This is called Mommy Monster. It's based around, at that time I call it the Cookie Monster, because doesn't he look like a Cookie Monster? So what you do, so you have this, right? So it's a little bit like, instant noodles, but you don't boil it, you eat it like this. So what you do is that this is the seasoning right here. You pour this into the bag, you crack the noodles up, and you like tie it up like this, and you shake it, and you eat it just like that. Then this other one, yeah, I hardly find it anymore. Fizzy cola candy. It's like when you eat it, it really tastes like Coca-Cola. And this one is one of my favorite. In primary school, I used to buy this. This is tapioca, and you have chili in it, and there's lemon in it too. There's not a lot of people knows how to eat it, because it's spicy, and like when you're a foreigner, you see chili with tapioca and you don't dare to taste it. But if you're a foreigner, you should try this chili tapioca with lemon, because this is only found in Singapore.